Hello, hello. Get started here in just a moment. We are sharing. You can share too. Hit that share button.
What's up?
Can you bring your comments?
These comments are commentio. Hey, hey. Hello, Jacorosis. Jacorosis. You think? Jacorosis? Yeah. Yeah. Jacorosis. I think so. I like that. You think we're gonna get storms?
I think it says we might.
My phone says we're
Downtown
we're being hit
Baltimore
by a
is under a
thunderstorm right now.
warning.
Yeah.
We are not downtown though.
I know, but my phone thinks we are. Hey, Debbie. Well, if Jack's ready, we might as well get started. I concur.
I was gonna say hi, but we're just jumping in.
Try the green one, it's been guaranteed to lay your head the way you want it to. I know you're tired of fighting this fight. Well, set it down now, let it sleep. So good to see in shades of gray again. I've never seen the reds that you've seen. Rub this into me most every day, but I miss crimson just the same. Try the red one, then you know it stays inside your head. It keeps you warm inside like alcohol. Yeah, I never understood one all too well. It's just another pill for the common man. There's enough in there to dull down the pain I feel for 3 long days at least. That's enough time for your standard resurrection. Whoever comes to fill your next prescription, they're gonna be a brand new man. You know I step in front of change just to feel the pain on gravel as I step back at range. These new bullet trains, they got what I got in my mind. Too much speed to get away. as I heft my axes for the world again. I am armed and armored, flannel toothed and guarded. I set my blade to earth 6 long years ago. Today it's a sin I know to penetrate, and I never stop to get his name. Well, there's enough in there to dull down the noise I fear. Keep me from thinking of his face. It ain't enough to get me through those rough starts, but I'm gonna take every pill that I can take. I'm thinking it's a Jersey Walls, they got no sense of humor after all, playing games of guardrails in the night. I can't think straight, so I'm just gonna drive so straight and keep my eyes closed through it all. Got one thing left, you know it's guaranteed again. To let your blood rest in its tubes. Mixed right with your chemistry, it closes the monster eye you see. Drives the juices from your head. Seeing with the mind's eye, it's got its price to pay. Closing it has a cost again. If that's not a cost that you think you can meet just quite yet, well, we'll meet again this time next week. I step in front of chains just to feel the pain of gravel as I step back at rain. These new bullet trains, I got what I got in my mind. Too much speed to get away. I'm thinking it's a Jersey Walls, they got no sense of humor after all, playing games of guardrails in the night. I can't think straight, so I'm just gonna drive so straight. Keep my eyes closed to the wall.
Hey everybody, welcome. Hey Tracy, hey Michael, Carrie. What's up?
Yeah, I know that when we jump right in and I don't greet people right from the get-go, that Carrie's gonna get them anyways. It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
I got faith. Although I guess Carrie only greets people on Twitch. But
She goes over to Facebook sometimes.
No,
it's okay.
She can greet everyone. Damn, I
that's-
missed. It keeps scooting. There he goes. There we go. Carrie greets you all. Perfect.
Happy Star Trek Day.
I noticed freaking
Yep.
Picard showed up over there. I was like in the middle of my solo, and I'm like, what's he doing down here? He normally guards the bathroom.
Yeah, if you've been to our house, you know that sparkly Picard looms on the stairs.
Sparkle card.
So Star Trek Day is original series debuted on this day in like 67, I think. But I don't have sparkly Kirk, so and Picard is my captain, really. So I got my Star Wars or Next Generation reference T-shirt. I don't think I have any TOS T-shirts.
My brother and I used to have like Star Trek T-shirts with the emblem on it and whatnot, like command shirts.
Oh, it's cute.
Makes me happy. Yeah, I think I had a command shirt and he had the blue. He had the science department shirt. Make me happy. Hey, Andy. Good to have you out there. Mara, well, I've got a treat for you coming up. Robustiano, You and Debbie St. Charles, I think, have to fight. Do battle, yes. What was I thinking? Oh, yeah, Debbie, this is for you. What? Oh, God. Rob, you would make the perfect wife. Amber, Dreamfire, I feel like we haven't seen you in a little while. Oh man, I'm doing the Twitch thing, right? Where I'm like, let's be strong. Come back to reality. Fear for me. But I'll get there snow and no, or with a cure or with a blow to end it all. Steve is trusted by me, but I never learned to navigate such a duress, but blindness, it is bliss. And my love, please don't forget I'm a creature of such willful ignorance. Please don't kick. Please don't fight. Please don't leave my sight. Well, hush. Don't run from me. I know what you've been honing. It takes skill to be alone on Christmas Eve. Oh, my wreath. Poisonous and wild, my crazy one, my bitter child. We've been raised on pain, and though it's draining, I think you might be worth the games you play. Please don't kick. Please don't fight. Please don't leave my side. Sensuous and sly, deem me worth a night. Hair and skin and fingers and the pain, the grin, the cramp, and then the freezing dawn. I couldn't save you. I don't know that I can turn the key again. I don't know that I can turn the key again. I don't know that I can turn the key again. Please don't kick. Please don't fight. Please don't leave my side. No, no, no. fear for me. Well, I get this no and no with a kiss or with your wish to end it all. This deed goes untrusted by me. Well, I never learned to navigate such duress, but blindness, it is bliss. And my lovelies, don't forget, I'm a creature of such willful ignorance. Sensuous and sly, love me into light. I'm in the skin of fleeting glance of light. Then the freezing dawn, I couldn't see you. I don't know that I can turn the key again. I don't know that I can turn the key again. I don't know that I can turn the key again. I don't know that I can turn the key again. Tracy Buchanan. If JJ had wanted to do a damn Star Wars movie, he should have just started off by doing a Star Wars movie because he wanted to do a Star Wars movie, and that's what that Star Trek movie was. Luckily, they gave him Star Wars later, and he could just go have his way with like the action and all that crap. But in the Star Trek universe, he should have had something a little more cerebral.
But tell us how you really feel, Rob. Rob's opinionated.
I mean, it was cool. And I liked the fact that they had an in-universe reason for a reboot. But
well, that song was for all of you suffering from heat right now because it's about snow.
Crossing the mountains in the snow to go see a woman and surprising her while doing her laundry. It was not a stalking song, I swear.
I'm about to spend a few days in Western Mass in the Berkshires, and it's going to be like high of 71 Fahrenheit.
Man, we need an on-screen calculator till I can really do the Fahrenheit versus Celsius thing in my head.
30 Celsius that's hot. Yeah. But I am very excited about this. I'm ready for fall.
Yeah. We got a little burst of it. It was beautiful the last couple days, but then it got hot again. Not 30 degrees Celsius hot, though. That's verging on desert temperatures, isn't it? Like, what's? Hey Google.
I don't know. we don't have that.
What's the what's the Windows one? Miranda. Farfenschnoots. Hey Farfenschnoots. No, that's not working.
86 Fahrenheit.
Oh, that's not so bad. Never mind. At first, I guess I was thinking.
I mean, if it's humid, it can be pretty.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But that's what it's been here for a while. Bloof. Thank you, Alexa, Siri. Okay, those are the ones we don't have in the house, though. Come on now. I think we've got Google.
I have Siri, but she's not turned on.
Well, you just gotta. Never mind. I'm not supposed to touch your phone that way. I know that. What was the Windows one? Why is that
Cortana?
Cortana, yeah. Hey, Cortana, bonjour. And then I've got Bixby on my phone, which is just problematic. Yo, Bixby, what's up?
Is that like a Roomba?
I think it is.
Personality or something.
I think Bixby's a dog, probably. I don't know, or a Jeeves.
Search dog. So we have sort of a set, but if there are requests, you're welcome to put them in the comments.
Kristen has definitely learned that under no circumstances, I mean, and this has been years in coming, I feel like she could have caught on earlier, but maybe it wasn't worth the effort yet. But like, she has definitely learned that if she wants a set list, she's going to have to write one. And so she did that, and it's in Sharpie. And she's learned that she would have to write it. She would have to write it big enough for me to see, and also put it on my side of the stage. Now, I'm being slightly sarcastic and saying, oh, well, you've taken this long. But Heather still hasn't learned this. She's gotten all the points, but she'll write it really small and keep it on her side of the stage. So, it's cool.
Sometimes rolling without is fine. Sometimes I'm in a more
I
structured
apparently
mood.
threw her for a loop last week.
Yesterday or last week was a little chaotic.
I was like, let's play an old Will Shaft song. Woohoo! Hey, do you remember this one? Have you ever even heard this? This would be great. What could go wrong? We're going to actually play a brand new song tonight. And it's even on the set list. Awesome. I want to get...
This is an old song and a request. Hi, Susan.
This is about a woman with whom I was smitten, who drove a cheese truck. The sun is snaking its shiny self up over these trees, beam by beam, its lights reaching me. It's an unwelcome spy. Half-opened eye watches the clock creep, watch your shadow sleep alongside me again. Nights like a lost lover, rediscovering. It's a twitch, it's a groan, my body's displeased. I've been awake for far too long. It's sending me complaints up and down my spine. I send a message back down the line. You know this is no fault of mine. This is no fault of mine. It's 3 long months of travel and dust. It's bringing you home to me. I'm waiting at the gate with the sun in my way. It's hot in Kansas from my gaze. Sheets are like sand, yeah, they slip but they stick. I've been screaming in my dreams again. Last night by the river, I lay my eyes on another. No longer a stranger, not quite a lover. I was held up, but now you're holding me back. You're under my skin and I am loving it. I was held down, but now you're holding me up. Dear, take what you can carry, I surrender it. It's 3 long months of travel and dust, bringing you home to me. I'm waiting at the gate with the sun in my way. It's hot in Kansas from my gaze. I've been training like a boxer, get my mouth into shape. I'm shaping up as a scion, I'm changing my draw. I'm gonna hold your gaze. Sleep, I hear the dust bowl, it's burning, I hear it's turning to glass, I hear it's a hell on earth there, I hear it sucks the breath from your breast here. I got shelter erected, you know, I got green grass underfoot. After all these miles and all these words, I'm set to slake your thirst, I promise. Thunder on the arrival, lightning will strike twice, dear. Maybe 3 times, lady, if you are very, very good. I promise to crack the sky, I promise to stand so high, I promise to make the ride worthwhile. Love what you got, and I love what you get. Love it for leaving again. I'm standing at the gates, I'm gonna let you in. I just wanna hold your gaze until you leave again. I've been training like a boxer, get my mouth into shape. I'm shaping up as a scion, I'm changing my draw. I love what you got and I love what you give. I'm gonna hold your gaze, yeah, I love what you got and I love what you give. I'm gonna hold your gaze, yeah, I love what you got and I love what you give. Oh, I should play that more often. I actually forget how much I love that song.
Susan and Mara are correct.
Good. Oh dear. I hope the sound's going all right out there. I tried something new last week, and it did not work so well. So
What did we
this
do
week,
last week?
I wired it through the camera and brought it all in through the HDMI port, and it overdrove somewhere in between there. And you all are very kind, and you're always like, that sounds great. But crap, it didn't sound great. And so I think I'm finally reaching the stage where maybe, just maybe, I'm going to stop screwing with it. I'm going to start doing the same thing every week. I mean, not set. Madness.
Yeah.
Not clothing. I mean, not any of that. You're welcome, Susie.
But if it ever sounds garbled,
Let me know.
tell us, because we know what that is, and it happened on our show on Saturday. It's a little setting that sometimes gets checked by default, and we don't realize, and we have to go uncheck it. So
Sunday was so much fun, but the tech side of it was such
Sunday,
a
yeah.
disaster. What did I say?
Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
So the world will end in fire. A cascade failure, probably caused by me doing one thing wrong or forgetting a cable, that then causes me to use a different device. And then I'll grab that other device, and I'll realize I don't have a battery for it. So that means I will go ahead and I will have to grab the power cable for it. And when I grab the power cable, I will realize that IEC cable was needed for something else. And if I can't use that, well, then I'm going to use a different speaker. So that way, I'm going to have to not be able to use my 1,000-watt speaker. I'll have to use my 2,000-watt speaker. Okay, so we'll put that in line, and that's fine. However, then I won't realize that the amperage that I'd set up, coming from the house or whatever gig we're playing, is not set up for the 2,000-watt speaker. So we'll start a little far, as Heather's grandpa used to say, start a little far in the back. And that far will expand and probably detonate all of California. California now, fortunately, will crack off and sink into the Pacific Ocean. And unfortunately, when the South Pacific rolls in over California, the fires will all be put out, yay. However, the steam cloud that comes up will actually create an even worse nuclear sort of fallout kind of winter than even all the wildfires have caused. And once that loads in, people are actually going to mistake that for a real nuclear fallout disaster winter. Then they'll fire the rockets at one another. And that's the way the world is going to end, all because I forgot a battery.
We're working
Streaming
on the-
is how I bring about the demise of the universe.
we're working on that movie script right now. Butterfly flaps its wings. Rob forgets the power cable.
Oh my God. I saw that coming last week, which is why I asked Rowan for, hey, help. Because that's the only way the demise of the universe is headed off, actually, is Rowan saves my ass.
And he will.
And he will. It's awesome.
He'll
He
have
will until
whatever
he
we
won't.
need. Well,
And there will be a day in which he says, no, man, I've got the dongle right here. And he'll wiggle it like this. And
he'll
says,
dangle the dongle.
He'll dangle the dongle in front of me, and he'll say, but you don't deserve this dongle. The world doesn't deserve the dongle that I'm dangling.
He would never do that to you.
But he might do it to the rest of the world. Rowan and I had a really wonderful weekend playing that gig, and then this Tuesday, yesterday, we got to host an open mic together. Which, I mean, every Monday we've been doing the VOM, but we went and did something in person this Tuesday. And this will be going on every Tuesday, actually. And it was just a beautiful night at Sandy Spring Museum. There's a picture. There's Kristen and Rowan sitting in with Tom Prasado Rao at my new Sandy Spring open mic. And Rowan and I will be co-hosting that. And actually, this coming Tuesday, Rowan's got it all by himself. Now, Tom Prasado Rao was our featured artist this week, and he's just an amazing, exquisite entity. Tracy, I know you were tuned in, and I'm so grateful to be able to bring these artists to Tracy because she really appreciates them and has really great language to share it with, too. But it was really, really great to have Tom, and the idea that Rowan and I are going to be building this thing together is exquisite. So on Tuesdays, if you want to come on out to Sandy Spring, Maryland. Debbie, you are only saying that because I wasn't wearing shorts.
was really awesome sitting with Tom. I wasn't expecting to do that, but of course I'll sit in with Tom. And he apologized that one of his songs was in E flat, and I was like, it's not E flat minor like this song.
Andy, thanks so much. Actually, one of the things that I love once I get to relax into my freaking open mic is taking photographs of the night. I'm a documenter. I like capturing things, putting them in jars. I mean, on walls. I mean, on the internet. And I took, if I do say so myself, I took a lot of great photographs that night. It's all right. Great lighting, kind of dramatic and exciting and beautiful. Debbie, I'm just waiting for that show when something amazing is going on the stage, like Tom is in the middle of a $20 bill, or like the Indigo Girls come out to my open mic one night, you know how it is. And they're in the middle of playing Ghost or something exquisite and beautiful. And I'm wearing shorts and Debbie walks out just in disgust. But I know I can scare you. Leaving stains and traces all down your side. I sketch spirals as you sleep. I start on the rib and work my way in. At my request, they may run and smudge. I've always left mud most everywhere that I have touched. I place my hand to your skin, rub it in, and start all over again. I know I scare you. I'm leaving stains and traces all on the inside. Sketch spirals in my head, work my way back out again. I collapse in quarters. I squeeze out of the bad blood that I have bled. Well, I place this in your hands, rub it in, and start all over again. And I am feeling like my fears are colors feeding into you. These are creatures, they are slow-limbed and lovely. They are slipping to our sides again. They open up our chests like wings. Let them breathe and lead them to light again. These are kisses, wishes, and spent eyelashes. They are scattered for our heart's defense. These are weeds. They are slow-limbed and weaving. They are mistaking us for angels. I could have said iridescent, but that's been done and done again. I could have said incandescent, but you know that I have burned and burned again. I could have whispered such sweet words, but you know they've been said and said again. So I sketch these spirals as you sleep, for your eyes when you wake again. I am feeling like my tears are colors bleeding into you. Into you, oh, into you. Into you. I see Jeff Miller's tuned in.
Oh,
Jeff's an amazing guitarist, singer-songwriter out of Nashville, Tennessee. We met him in Pittsburgh many, many years ago. And those pictures, that beautiful, beautiful venue is, of course, where you're going to come and be a feature in a couple weeks. Got Annette Waslick next Tuesday, and then the Tuesday after that, I think we got Jeff Miller. Jeff is one of those people who, every time I see him, he wows me. He wows me with something new. I sort of plug along, but Jeff seems to grow by leaps and bounds, and he's got more of a precipitous level up scale. Like when he levels up, there's larger bonuses, I think, for him.
Okay.
He may level up. It's usually a longer, it's all balanced. It's a balanced play system.
Jeff is also going to open for us the full band at Sky Stage in Frederick on September 25th. So Amber, FYI, we'll be bugging people about that. That's going to be a good show, great show. Fingers crossed, because it's weather dependent, but it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, I got to tell the band, they asked us about a rain date, and I picked one. Okay, let me see if I can remember this. This is the song I wrote about the girl who I thought was my girlfriend, who gave me a call from the train station to say she just missed the train to go see her boyfriend. Could you please come pick me up? Are you going to New York with your guitar? Are you going off alone? And are you meeting someone? Will you think of me when you get there? Do you think of me at all these days? This train will take you farther than I dare go, just outside my head. It's 600 miles up there, it's a long drive by anyone's standards, and I cannot guarantee too many visits, and I cannot guarantee too many letters. This station has 1,000 tracks, and we are separate paths, Know that I am hard to love. Know that I ask for far too much. But we get what we ask for sometimes, and sometimes we miss the mark. We miss the mark. Now I travel all over with my guitar, but I remain just a bit alone. Sometimes I meet someone I think of no one some days, but sometimes someone's just enough to sweetly fill my time. Sometimes even a dream's not enough. Sometimes even a dream is too late. I miss the mark. Miss the mark.
Why are you making a face at?
Because I like playing with you.
Oh. It looked like a meh face.
Sorry.
That was the MARC. Stands for the Maryland Area Regional Commuter.
We proved it, yeah. My guitar sounds better in the dark, like our faces, they are floating, souls protected. I think we think are better in the dark, and oh, now I gotta go swooping. I'm spoiled by your fingers. Pray let me spoil you with mine. I'll be so very kind. Pressing against the tension of attention. Shame to let this one go all to waste and let the have-nots have too soon. Get my heroes caught the pressure. Rip that off. Hey! Only I am thinking, I just let my body speak first. It's the forefront of hindbrain, it's the loudest of all my parts. And under cover of my sorrow, I'll get it all and strike it down. I'll come to you for holding. Please let me in. And I'd write love songs if I could, you know not why. Would I compare you to a summer's day if I thought cliches? And I'll hold you up in darkness, I'll light the night with all your flame. If you let me, I'm gonna take everything that I can. Serenade this black brick wall again, the edge is blurring. The morning sun is here, the morning sun is here, it's burning. Time for me to be turning home again. I'm thinking about the time that you're loose to me in spite of me. Well, all I can say is at least it's me, and you not know the thoughts you're churning. But I'm in the habit of spreading my mouth, oh so wide. Not like I kiss and tell, but what the hell? I'll simply kiss and stand and sing. I'd write love songs if I could, you know, I swear. But I'm so angry every day, I'm never done fighting everything wrong. Living wings up from my ribs, I give you everything. You should need my bones, my breath, my teeth. I'd write love songs if you please. I'll keep you shining, oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining, oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining, oh, oh, oh. I'll keep you shining, shining, yeah. words sound better in the dark. That way you cannot see all of what is leaving me. I am open, innocent, eyes so wide enough, a rarity. I'm catching light. I'm trying to make it to the daylight streaks and speak to me in Germany. Well, speak to me of your fights. I've been down here in the Christmas lights. I've been down here in your eyes. I'm getting looser in my thinking. You're getting cooler every night. I'll play the game and if I can take everything and know it just might. Love songs if I could, you know I swear I would. I'm so frightened every day. I'm there that I'm running everything wrong. Putting wings up from mountains, I give you everything that you need. My bones, my breath, my teeth. I write love songs. Please, I'll keep you shining up, oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining up, oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining. Sorry, I had both a capo and a hair malfunction in that one.
Ah.
What?
Hey, Mike. Good to have you in the house.
Oh, okay, wait. Actually, that cues. So we've been doing, every once in a while, we do these things where we like bring up pictures of the past, of this day on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this right now because I don't want to get into it yet, but just one.
Okay.
What were we doing on this date in 2007? Oh, hanging around Mystic, Connecticut with Mike and Ato. Oh, and baby Heather Aubrey Lloyd.
Nice. She got that gangster lean.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, okay, so, and I don't remember, like, Mike was just obsessed with filming everything, and now I'm obsessed with filming all that stuff. Mike, it's awesome to have you in the house.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Joey's in the house, too. Nice. Well, that actually gives me an opportunity to do this, too. So, what we were doing on this date in 2016, one of our very, very first gigs with our new drummer, Joey.
Aww,
Yeah.
you little Joey.
That's the Gettysburg Music and Art Festival, or Music and Wine Festival that we're going to be doing this weekend on Sunday. Although without Heather, we won't have her with me. But it'll be a very manly ilyAIMY show. It's going to be freaking awesome. All the boys are playing. But that's Joey. I think at no, the first one was my 40th birthday, right? But this might have been just a week after or something like that. That's just not possible because this is September and that's February. Yeah. I'm just making up.
Early on.
Yeah, it was early. I'm making up a narrative. Left undone, the chord fragmented, left unsung. City born and city red. I'll be lucky if I had a city dead. The rats on the mutter and the gutter and the sewer and the rushes they found race home. As a beast of burden, I can carry my weight. Maybe I try too hard. Back in the woods on a woodlot trail, working hard like an animal should be. I write my songs in a backwoods bedroom. I ignore the snore of the clock here. I've been dead for the past 6 days. That's more than Lazarus ever could claim. Back from the dead now, look at me. I'm as strong as I ever thought I could be. People are better off dead. Some people shouldn't try so hard. If they could, then they would, but they can't, so they won't. Send them back where they come from. Send them back where they come from. Don't let some of these others now to become. No, no, no. Maybe it's the clock here that keeps the blood going. Or that it was my anger or my rage or my father or my sex drive, something. Or maybe it's the fear of the gear and accompanying arm and the passage of time and age and life vitality strife. Maybe it's the blood that keeps the heart pumping. Pump, pump, pump. Some people can't be left behind now that they tried so hard. They could and they would, but they can't, so they won't. So you know you can rest here, so you know you can rest here. Bring in the bird that you now have become. No, no, no. Or they think they can break you, maybe you believe that they can. I know that they tried so fucking hard on me, yeah. But I found the direction I was headed when I took a left, turning at the wrong right turn. I spent a year lightheaded, now better together we went over. What you're here for, you were meant to go somewhere. What you're meant to do, you never should have had to deal with all this. Isn't what you're here for, you were meant to go somewhere. And what you're meant to do, you never should have had to deal with all this. Strain, left undone, the chord fragment at least it's sun. City born and city bred. Looks like I'm dying, that's the suburban down. The rats all mutter in the gutter and the sewer and the rush they rat race home. As a beast of burden, I carry your weight. Maybe I can help you. Help you. Help you.
I haven't done that one in a while. True Joey. Hydrate, hydrate.
If you don't mind, take a second to share this. Ain't nothing that about it. Click the share button. Share. If you're able, if you're willing, if you've got a spare finger to do that, share to your story. I hear those have a greater engagement value.
Thank you, Debbie. I tried the chorus sound on that. I haven't done that before.
That's cool. That was cool. Yeah, okay. When you clicked into that, I was like, oh, okay. I'm on board with what you're selling, honey. We also greatly appreciate the tips when they come in. We should use the word donations or gratuities. I don't even know what to call them. PayPal.me/ilyAIMY if you're able. Venmo at ilytips if you're able over there. I know we've had a number of subscribers on Twitch actually canceling, but for a good reason. Last week we failed to participate in. I'm not quite sure what the correct way of saying I did something that involved me not doing something. We did not webcast on Twitch, but we talked about it. We talked about the fact that we were not webcasting on Twitch because of the negative culture that's been going on with Twitch. The hatred that surfaces on a lot of those feeds. And we've had a number of people who said, like, boycotting for a day is kind of bullshit. And I'm sort of thinking, maybe I should get on board with this, and decided to cancel all their Twitch
things, and this was explained to me with 3 different instances of other people starting up ongoing donations through PayPal, which is really flattering. They're like, we canceled all this, and I'm no longer going to be a member this way, but I will support you in this way. And I really appreciated the fact that they they thought about what was happening, and so I appreciate that. But PayPal.me/ilyAIMY, Venmo, Daily Tips has been huge, keeping us going. And we're heading into a winter in which we will no longer probably have our outdoor gigs, and who knows what's happening with COVID. We'll do okay. We'll be fine. We're seeing a lot of support right now from Focus Music and Institute of Musical Traditions. We are supposed to, on December 11th, I think, do a winter festival of ilyAIMY. And I have no idea what we should be doing. And this is for Focus Music, which is why I went there. I have no idea what we should do.
We had some ideas.
We had some ideas.
Yeah.
If you guys have any rich ideas, I mean, except Robustiano, you stay out of this because you're gonna say something weird. But the rest of you, if you got good, dress up in Christmas lights and just dance. Whatever you want to do.
I think it's going to be virtual, but
had the
also
option.
maybe in person.
It was the option
Okay.
of putting it
We
together
don't know where yet.
at a synagogue in Rockville.
Yeah.
So maybe we want to discuss that. But that option just opened up. Like literally, I got that email before we went live, so I haven't really even processed that. And we are, we can invite other performers. We can do all sorts of things. The world is our
Focus Oyster.
focus oyster. My brain is full. Elves, yes. Okay, great. Okay, now Carrie, you stay out of this too. No, I would love to. We should do Elvis covers dressed up as elves.
Oh, that's Halloween. That's Heather's birthday. She would love that. Yeah. She would just love that.
In tights. Oh, no, actually, I think that anything that involves my legs actually gets a downvote from Debbie. And tights are almost as, tights are even worse. Just bad news. Although, man, God, do you remember the tights that Rowan used to wear?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember going down to Wilmington, and our friend Deanne would call. He had these stripy, really tight pants. And she'd call them his box pants, which was a wrong way to word that. It's neither here nor there.
I'll do a little cover something for you.
Something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. It's just time to pay the price for not listening to good advice and deciding in your youth on the policy of truth. Things could be so different now. It used to be so civilized, and now you always wonder how it could have been if you'd only lied. It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence for delivering the proof on the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore. made of these. Who had a mind to disagree? You travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody is looking for something. It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence for delivering the proof on the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore. Standing there tongue-tied, you better learn your lesson well and hide what you gotta hide and tell what you gotta tell. Find your problems multiply if you continually decide to faithfully pursue a policy of truth. Is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore.
Almost forgot about the mashup. Sorry.
It's okay. I stepped on a cat claw.
Ooh, ouch.
Ow.
Okay, there we go. Robustiano's got it. The ilyAIMY Krampus special. I feel like that's right around Krampus time to Krampusnacht. It's December 4th. It's the week before, but
That's okay. That's okay. That means the Krampuses don't have anything to do that night, and they'll be practiced. They'll be like ready.
I've already got the horns.
They'll be geared up. Ticks. The ilyAIMY. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Join us for Ticks on December 11th. No?
Well, I think we're going to play a brand new song. You can do it.
It's I've never learned too quickly. It's I don't land so well. It's I have been known to burn brightly. It's I'll get scared and turn tail. Ignoring signs on 95, trying hard to catch your eye. So worried you'd forget my turn and stop the ride. Don't stop the ride. 'Cause I don't make friends too quickly. But I have been known to fall in love too fast. It's I still remember your dog's birthday. How is my life still littered with all of your past? I grew up and hopped a train. I ran away from everything. I think the cop, he let me go because of you. But he stopped this ride. So when I see your exit, I still think of that one night. My father scared you badly, and you promised to tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh, tell me why. Tell me why. Oh, tell me why. I did not know you. It's I guess I do not know you now. And I still try to burn brightly. I spent too much time scared and turning tail. All those signs on 95 trying not to meet your eyes. I said, slow down, love, and stop the ride. Please stop the ride.
So that was a open mic song prompt song. The prompt was
Please stop the ride. Please stop the
Please
ride.
stop the ride.
And so the Monday Night Voms we've been doing every first Monday. Most of you know this. Every first Monday, we do a new song night. And we pick a topic. And thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. That means a lot coming from you guys. I'll let you know when it's ready for harmonies. Yeah, we pick a new topic every first Monday, and we've got to write a song. And I've written a lot of songs, and I'm thinking maybe one of the next RK webcasts, we should just do all the song challenge songs. I don't know if I'm up for that, but you probably are. So there have been two. There have been two specific ones. This one, Please Don't Stop the Ride, or Please Stop the Ride, and I'm not going to remember the other one right off the top of my head. There have been two that led me to a really, really dark place. And songwriting, especially to a topic, I think sometimes catches you off guard and gets you thinking about things that maybe you wouldn't have thought about otherwise. And whether it's the FOM or our songwriting challenge or the monkey challenge that Heather does, and whatever these things are, I I can really not feel some of these topics. And then it unlocks something. And for both of those ones that led me to a really dark place, they surprised me because they got so dark that I wrote that song and then I was like, no, I'm not playing that song. I don't want to do that. And came back and found another path to unlock. So that song is a lot about something I hadn't thought about for a long time, where in college I had kind of a breakdown and decided, screw art. I don't even know what I'm doing. I was in art college, halfway through art college, and I hopped a train because that was back before really scary cops guarded all the CSX lines, and ended up someplace I didn't know where I was, and this family took me in, and I don't know, I fell a little bit in love on that weird trip, and I still don't entirely understand what was going through my head, but it settled a lot of things for me, and I came back from that deciding to be a musician rather than a visual artist, and so trains, man. Stopped the ride. Let's talk about the past for a sec.
The past.
I wish it was an easier way for me to do this.
I mean, I can.
Oh, yeah. If you can do that, that'd be great. Yeah, just go in order, because at this point, that's more fun. So what we were doing on September 8th, 2004, no, go back. Oh, go down. Keep going. Go along. That's the Sandy Spring Museum show. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's 2003, right?
Yes.
Is it labeled?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 2003. On this day in 2003, that is Zoe Mulford and Rachel Cross and Brooke Parkhurst, three women at the it was the Crossroads stage. No, before the Crossroads stage was the Seventh Heaven stage at the Tacoma Park Folk Festival, which is happening this Sunday. If you don't want to come to Gettysburg to see us, you should go to Tacoma Park and see if they've got any spaces on the hybrid event that is the Tacoma Park Folk Festival, tpff.org. So that's just fun, because that's an ancient freaking photograph. Okay, so that's 2003? Is it 2004? Baby Rowan. This is Tinsmith at the next year's Tacoma Park Folk Festival. So that's Henry Cross, Rachel's husband from the previous photograph, Rowan Corbett, Brooke Parkhurst, and Avril Smith. Man, long story about her. Anyways, neither here nor there. Anyway, so this is down at the Grove stage, I think, at the Tacoma Park Folk Festival in 2004. All right, 2005? September 8th, 2005, or thereabouts, Tacoma Park Folk Festival. Which is nuts. That's We're About 9 from 2005 at Tacoma Park Folk Festival. I'm sort of like looking back at this, I'm like, holy crap, I'm not going to be at the Tacoma Park Folk Festival this year.
You can take a break. It's
I know, it's okay. All right, what's next? Oh, 2006, right?
Yes.
I was dating this woman in Galveston, Texas, and she would lead me into the mud. And this is me feeling incredibly guilty, having tracked mud and sand all over the floor of whatever restaurant we'd gone into after we had gone catching hermit crabs on the beaches of Galveston, Texas. And we, man, I felt really guilty about that, and I didn't notice it and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna kill us. I better leave a big tip. Yeah.
So we already saw this one, but 2007.
Mystic, Connecticut, with White Rose Confession. 2000 what?
This is also 2007.
Oh, okay. So we came home, and I think one of the first things we did when we got home was I had to catch a snake in Mara's bathroom.
Snape.
And I caught this little guy. He was so cute, and I sort of wish I'd kept him, because I bet he'd be huge by now. He'd be a good friend. And he'd be a road snake, and we would go traveling together, and it would be a beautiful thing, I think. 2009. I think this was... I don't know if this is the first time we got to be at the Tacoma Park Folk Festival. It might have been the second time. Tacoma Park Folk Festival is very special to me because this was the first festival that allowed us into their ranks. This was the first thing that called ilyAIMY folk. And that really changed the trajectory of who and what we were. So I owed a lot to them. And this was just such a wonderful thing to be a part of. So this is us at, again, this is still the Seventh Heaven stage in Tacoma Park Folk Festival. Is it still the same year? This is the next year?
Next year.
Jeez. Yeah, because you can go 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is us returning to the Tacoma Park Folk Festival. Back when I had brown hair. Man.
2011.
2011, we're up in New York in the living room, rocking out. I think this might have been the year that, the first year that John Platt invited us to do one of his shows. And this coming Tuesday, Rowan's going to be hosting Sandy Spring because me and Heather are going to be up for John Platt's show again as his first in-person On Your Radar with John Platt, as the first in-person one back recovering from, I don't know, in the midst of COVID. Who fucking knows how you word that? Chris Eric, I'm glad you're back. Keep going, keep going. 2012, I couldn't go anywhere because this happened. Fucker. No, actually, I did get out of this. I managed to climb over my gear shift lever and get into my passenger seat so that we could go to see Deathlehem. Ah, yeah.
At
the Auto Bar. So this is my favorite heavy metal band that plays D&D and then dresses up as their characters and plays shows with entirely songs based on their adventures. Anyways, neither here nor there. Deathlehem. And then this is ilyAIMY in 2013 at the Tacoma Park Folk Festival. Everybody stand. I know.
That's the audience from...
Hey, and there's Robustiano right up at front. He, wearing shorts. Sorry, Debbie. What's next?
2014.
Oh, it's Chris Eric.
It's like we timed that.
Man, it's like we're all family. What up? So 2014, the Tacoma Park Folk Festival. At this point, I was programming the Tacoma Park Folk Festival. And I tried to not do anything nepotistic or anything like that and just encourage my friends to... I didn't put my friends on the stages, but I did certainly encourage my friends to play. Or I encouraged my friends to...
other band.
I encouraged my friends to apply. Well, I don't book that stage. So that wasn't my fault.
That's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's Lulu's Fate. Okay. Do you remember being in 2015,
Yes, Columbia, Missouri.
Columbia, Missouri, and the bar that we were playing, you couldn't get into until you'd rung this thing, and then they had to guide you through a secret mirror into like an underground passage into the place we were playing. And that's where this next photo comes from. Oh, nope. That's where this photograph comes from that we often use as our duo photograph. Like Rockets Club or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But what a cool place. What a strange place.
That was the trip where we met up with Rowan when he was
right, 'cause
touring.
he was with the Chocolate Drops. Yeah, so we hooked up.
Columbia.
Yeah.
We already saw 2016,
Yeah.
Baby Joey.
And so we're playing this same festival this Sunday. If you're not going to Tacoma Park Folk Festival, you should come to this. And the reason we could do that, actually, was because that was the year that the Tacoma Park Folk Festival suffered a complete existence failure. And I remember getting this phone call that said, hey, we're not doing it this year. And we had booked the stages, we had done all this work, and all of a sudden, the board just, they didn't have their act together. Today I don't even know the full story, but so the next year I got much more involved and programmed the thing. 2017, Robin Stern gets involved, I think the next year, but this year we get this really powerful team coming back together and put this thing back together. And I remember tears streaming down my face because I didn't realize how important this festival was to me. And Heather kicked off the Grove stage, and that was the first strains of music that brought the Tacoma Park Folk Festival back to life in 2017. And then 2018, there was a hurricane, and so all the stages got really covered and everything was okay, but most of the festival was actually indoors. We were just very lucky. And there's Joey's butt. Yeah, that was good. Oh, my hair was nice. Okay. Dave Benham is there at the Tacoma Park Folk Festival. So tpff.org, that festival's happening on Sunday as a hybrid event.
And last one, 2020.
2020.
Your computers.
I think all the last photographs of these series are going to be, my computer. You want to go back to Carrie real quick, the 2018 picture? Do we see Carrie? I don't know my glasses. I do have my glasses on. Where is she? Where is she? Yeah, I think she's too small on that monitor. Well, you want to play some more music? Sure. And throw our overlay back up.
What?
Throw our overlay back up. Because there's only one overlay at a time. It's my Joey. It's all the past tense, beautiful ones. They're working in these bars. Keep the lights dim, down, 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 down. In the hope that the years don't show. And they open up their eyes in revolution. And they open up their mouths. Gutter baptism won't ever save you, baby. But it won't be suicide if you drown. And I'm too young to play the games you play, my friend. I'm too old to turn you down. You wanna love while these bruises rape pleases. I'll try. All the young ones, if they are still young enough to run, well, they're better than me still. They're hungry eyes seek out the strongest, longest, best. They're just angry at the rest. They open up their thighs in revolution, and then they open up their mouths. Some will learn to fight down, down upon their knees. Most will just drown. And I'm too young to play the games you play, my friend. I'm too old to turn you down. Wanna love while these bruises rape pleases. I'll try. Always cut deepest. You always fly away. Dry your flesh out on me. They won't burn you anyways. They won't burn you anyways. They won't burn you anyways. What of me and all this noise I bring? I'm still working in these bars. I keep the lights dim, down, 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 in the hope that the years don't show. And I raised up my voice in revolution, and then I open up my mouth. I'm one more angel in these legions. I'm just waiting to be drowned out. It's always cut the deepest. It's always fly away. Dry your flesh out on me. I wouldn't love you anyways. I wouldn't love you anyways. I wouldn't love you anyways.
haven't played that one in a while. It's called Drown.
I still like that song. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy singing it. It is not a place I'm at anymore. I'm a little embarrassed by it sometimes, but it's just us. Aw, look at the diversity of our last 3 sets of hands. Oh, we all can be together. Does Benetton still exist?
Benetton? I don't know. I think in the mall.
That was so funny for a long time. I was like, that's the symbol of diversity. Well, hold on. Okay, so lots of races can live together, plus the hamsters. Is that what's going on there? Okay, I like it. I like it. And if you are wine, then I must be turpentine. It's 3 o'clock, not quite as dark as it can get. The first frost swept back to the sea. The rain keeps me awake with the hope of fingers on my window pane. These are dangerous games for dangerous minds. You know it's all in the eye, and it's not my fault that you caught mine. I am an ocean of emotion. I am turbulent, fraudulent. And if you are a wine, if you are a wine, then I choose to drown. And I'm a black girl crying from the sea up to the spire. You know I can visit your window, but I can't seem to carry you down. No, no, no. Whoa, no. It's 3 o'clock, just about as dark as it can get. When you light that match, I'm gonna light up the world. You know I'm ready, you know I'm spread so thin. With all of these people, they've been drinking me. They're taking my soul right through my eyes. But I don't know why. But if you are fine, if you are fine, then I am fine.
fine.
That's called Molotov Swell. That might be on an album on Bandcamp. I don't know. You could go check.
I've been thinking about, like, you know, my on stage in the Lair bathroom, in the Lair banter, and thinking about, you know, what I say and don't say about these songs, and what I feel comfortable saying and what I don't. And sometimes I leave it more mysterious than others, or, you know, I don't know how many stories I'm planning to tell. I'm not telling the full story of that one tonight. Had an awkward conversation not so many years ago, where a woman came up to me and she said, I feel comfortable saying this to me. Saying comfortable to this to you. I feel comfortable saying this to you now. I was never stuck up a tower, and I never needed your rescue. And it took me a second to process, and I was like, this song's not about you. And that was just awkward. It was awkward for everyone.
Is that the same one who was like, Star Wars? This song isn't about me.
Not at all.
Yeah, and you know,
That's cool. I like singing this. It's
All right,
fun.
all right.
This is a Foucault, Jeffrey Foucault song.
I need a woman with a heart like Secretariat to outrun my lonesome ways. I'm gonna take this extra rib I got, I'm gonna bury it down in the dust she does not raise. Dust she does not raise. I need a woman with eyes like Rodin's to see the form caught within the stone. I'm gonna take this bronze star heart I got, I'm gonna melt it down, wait for love to cast into bone. I am the blue-eyed son of a hurricane. I spin you so sweetly around, round and round. But be careful, you know Atlanta never looked the same after she burned to the ground. After she burned down. After she burned down. I need a woman with a heel like Achilles. So I know there's always one way I can win. Love is patient, love is kind. Let's be honest now. Love is a log of deadly sins. I need a woman with a chin like old Joe Frazier. Step inside when I am singing in the wind. It's you and I will take the gloves off, darling. I'll show you exactly where I've been. I am the blue-eyed son of a hurricane. I spin you so sweetly round and round and round. But be careful, you know, Atlanta never looked the same after she burned to the ground. After she burned. After she burned down. After she burned down. After she burned down, down, down. Like Joan Henry's, strong enough to break that rock down into sand. When we die, we'll lay down side by side with our hammers in our hands. I need a woman with a heart like Secretariat to outrun my lonesome way. I'm gonna take this extra wheel I got, I'm gonna bury it down in the dust. She does not raise. Yes, she does not raise. No, she does not raise. No, she does not raise. No, she does not raise. I need a woman. I need a woman. And I need a woman. And I need a woman. Like I need a hold my head. I'm not sick of that pedal
Thank
yet.
you. Okay. I heard something a little crunchy. No, like a cable crunchy.
Oh yeah, that's just because my stuff's all messy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold on, let me kick it a little bit. That always helps.
No.
No, it's the genuine. I think that may be genuine cheap cable crunch mixed with a little bit of vintage rain sound. I think it's gotten wet one too many times and it's just had a rough life. I think I'm up for like one more song actually.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's getting to be that time.
Do you want Everything Hurts You on Friday?
You pick. Do
Played Everything Hurts a lot recently. All right, I think we're gonna wrap up. We got a thunderstorm rolling in, and I'm seeing little flashes outside and everything like that. And it'd be nice to shut everything down, I think, before things can really go to hell. Thank you so much for tuning in. PayPal.me/ilyAIMY, Venmo at ilytips if you're able. It's always appreciated. But most of all, just thank you so much for tuning in. And I watch our numbers and things like that, and there's this core 20, and I'm so grateful for you. Kristen, there must be more than 20 people on a Wednesday night that like us. Share us with your friends. Let them know that we exist. Although, frankly, if you're the 20 that I'm thinking of, you've probably been talking to your friends about us for a long time, and they all think you're crazy. So that's okay. That's why you're ours.
Thank you for continuing to tune in. We appreciate it.
So freaking grateful. It's just nuts that, like, we're able to do this. Can you imagine having to do a pandemic and online shows? It wouldn't be possible, you know. I guess we could mail you cassettes every week, right? We would record a live from the Lair show every Wednesday, and we'd mail people cassettes.
Wow.
I don't know. We could do that anyways. It'd be kind of fun. Anybody
Your
want a
cassettes
cassette?
are cool again.
Here they are. Yeah. We got a USB cassette recorder. It would be what's that? Yeah, awesome. I don't know where we'd find tapes. Don't anybody request that as a thing, because I think that's it'd be terribly onerous.
Put a vinyl press in our basement.
Oh, fuck that. I'd be like, let's make pants. It's a sweet, sweet moment. The sun's bright and lingering. Keep finding a way to stall this day. Dear, it's a sweet, sweet movement. The birds are straining their sounds to lend some charm to Charm City's clouds. The power's out. The lines are out. The roads are out. It's gonna be a long, slow day anyhow. So one of the issues with ever trying to put an ilyAIMY vinyl album out, do you know how many songs we'd have to cut to fit any album? I mean, we'd have to have them, they'd all be like double releases, and you know how expensive that shit is? Oh my God, I've been researching it for a while, and maybe the prices will come down someday, but if anybody, I'm sorry, I can't talk and do this rhythm at the same time, it's just terrible. And if anybody wants to like step in and be like, yes, we will all do like $120 purchases of vinyl. Oh, never mind. It's just terrible. I hate vinyl. We're going to have to agree to disagree on this, because I have all the Metallica albums on vinyl, but what happens if you try to headbang while playing a record? It just sucks, okay? ilyAIMY is too heavy for vinyl.
And that was that.
Hold on.
Oh, you did bring the second guitar up. Okay, let's finish the damn song. However, Heather has been talking about doing vinyl singles of some new songs, solo stuff that she's got coming out. So there may be vinyl in a fashion.
Though, I think ilyAIMY should never be known as the place to go get vinyl singles. Maybe I'm the only person who thinks that way, but it just sounds sweaty and sexy, and I mean, it's just sweaty and awful.
All right, what verse are we on?
Is that even?
It's not coming through, I don't think.
No, it totally is. It's a sweet, sweet moment. The sun's bright and lingering. Keep finding a way to stall this day. It's a sweet, sweet movement. I love the curve and the sway. The birds are unnerved and all have escaped. The power's out. The lines are down. The roads are out. It's gonna be a long, slow day anyhow. Calendar tells the day and the date, and this old sailor knows just why you gotta wait one more day. Let's stay and wait out this day and day. Keep the world outside. Friday's just gotta wait.
Please can silence the screams of your feet if you hit the floor running deer. The world's still spinning, so we're not headed out. Nobody needs us on a day like this. I insist I can sweeten the deal. A hand on your wrist and my mouth right here. A whole day gone, but I don't care to ground. Oh, if we see right here.
Power's out, the lines are down, the
Roads are out, but the heat is on. The coffee's drunk. The calls are made. It's gonna be a long, slow day anyway. But if the power's back, we'll keep those lights turned down. The roads could still be out. It's gonna be a long, slow night anyhow.
What?
I think I want to play one last one.
Ugh.
Sorry. I know.
He can't be stopped, ladies and gentlemen.
Amber Dreamfire wins. Tracy, stay out of this. For a long time, I sort of judged our fans that like really gravitated towards this song. But now, nah, we're all here. The song actually has a lot of tragic stuff in it. But back to where I wasn't going to talk too much about the songs. I'll tell you later. It's the encore Jacorosis. Sorry, it was hard. Encore. I'm not helping. But no one thinks you're a good find. My friends think that you're from hell. I can't say you're a bad find, but you're probably from hell. And we all think you're crazy. Yeah, you love to tell me so. I can't say it's a bad thing. My friends think I'm crazy too. And I hear you had a hard day. Give all you got to give. Not everybody sees. You're crazy as a good thing. Well, I hear that you're too young, but I know it's also sick. Well, I am too young, no attention span. I can't sit still, I can't behave. I'm angsty and I'm frightened. I give all I got to give, and I leave nothing in reserve for this life I'm supposed to live. My dad scared that out of me. And I hear you had a hard day. Not everybody sees you're crazy as a good thing. Get a nice house with a nice yard and a nice fence, they say. Well, good job, good try, good dog. No, come on, not everybody sees you're crazy as a good thing. Here comes some legs for Debbie. Thanks so much, everyone. You bring light to my heart. I think you're about to get a Prince sighting. What? Beast? Beast? A little beast? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Good night, everyone.